Hello everyone and welcome back to a new video on the how to make a tycoon series. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to save the player's tycoon data and how to add these nice animations, this nice build animation for anything that the player purchases in the tycoon. Also, if you guys want to support me and want to have access to all of my project files, including the one you're watching right now, they will all be available on my Patreon in the $10 tier. Okay, so in the last tutorial, we made it so that it's possible to buy stuff on the Tycoon, and now we're gonna make it so that the stuff we buy loads and saves. So what I'm gonna do is enter my data manager script just to check something. So I'm going to remove this dot mark in here because I want this to save, and I'm going to change the key. So I want the key to be _2 this time. It can be anything. It can literally just be this. But right now I'm gonna keep it at _2, and what I'm gonna do is enter my tycoon module, and what I'm gonna do is script the load tycoon function. So here's how this is going to work. What I'm gonna do is get the player's profile, so local profile equals data manager dot profile square brackets player. Now what I'm gonna do is check if the profile is equal to nil. Then what we're gonna do is kick the player, so player colon kick, and we're gonna say couldn't load data. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is return, so we're gonna stop the function right there. Else what we're gonna do is for underscore comma v in profile dot data dot tycoon data dot owned pads do. What we're gonna do is module dot buy pad, and then we're gonna send the player, the tycoon, and v, and then we're gonna send true. So what I'm gonna do now is check if v equals a0001. Then what we're gonna do is tycoon square brackets starter build. Actually, what we're gonna do is just tycoon dot starter build. So tycoon dot starter build, square brackets, and I think we're gonna do a0001 colon destroy. So we're gonna destroy that pad, and else what we're gonna do is tycoon dot build, gonna find first child v comma true, and we're gonna destroy it. Now I'll explain what this does. We're gonna check if the bypad function is going to work, so I'm gonna try to look for it. Where is it? So the text pad touch load tycoon buy pad. Okay, so if not owned, then confirm pad purchase. Okay, so this, I think this will work. What I'm gonna do is just play the game now, and I am going to do something actually. So before I play the game, what I want to do is whenever a new player is added, so I'm going to enter my data manager. So whenever a new player is added, we're going to print the profile. So I'm just going to do it in here. Print profile. Okay, and I think that will work. So my profile right now, what does it have? Data. Okay, so I want to enter the data. Tycoon data owned paths, it's nothing, so I'm just going to claim my tycoon. Now we're going to see nothing loads, which is a good thing. Now I'm going to buy this and leave the game. And if I play the game now, let's see if I will have a pad in here. So data, I'm going to enter the data right here. Tycoon data, we're going to enter. Okay, so owned paths, that doesn't do anything, so we're gonna work on that again. So it means we messed up something. So let's see. So did I remove the, oh, okay, that's really dumb. Are we using this save thing? Okay, I'm gonna check if we're using this save variable right here, and I'll be back. Okay, so it turns out we are, so I'm just going to change this to true, and now we should be able to save our pads. So I'm going to play the game again, and my data should still be nothing. Data, tycoon data, Own pads, still nothing. Claim. I'm gonna buy this. Leave the game. Rejoin. And this time I should have something in here. So data, Tycoon data, own pads A001. And if I claim the Tycoon, it works. We got whatever this is. We got the wall. Now I want to see if the cash to collect saves. So it's at 66. So we're gonna play the game again and see if that works. Let's see if it saves. Okay, so it does save. It started at 66. But I think it goes up before claiming the Tycoon. Or does it? Let's see. I'm going to play the game again. I'm going to wait for a while. Or actually just not gonna wait. Okay, so it's not okay, so it's good. Yeah, I think it's fine. I'm gonna buy this now. And okay, so everything works so far. Okay, so our Tycoon rate goes up, everything works. So what I'm gonna do now is add the Tycoon animation. So what I'm gonna do is add a remote to a remotes folder, which we're gonna have right here. So a remotes folder, I'm gonna add a remote event, and I'm going to call it build animation. So build animation. And what I'm gonna do is enter my Tycoon module. Now what we're gonna do is in the confirm pad purchase function, what we're gonna do is if play animation, so we have this do this later thing in here. What we're gonna do is for underscore comma v in to spawn colon get children do. What we're gonna do is if v colon is a base part, then now what I'm doing right here is I'm going to play a particle, which I'm going to leave the link to in the description, but I'm just going to drag it from my other game right now. So I'm just going to look for it, particle. I know you can't see what I'm doing, but here's how the particle looks. I'm going to paste it inside a random part like this one. This is what it is. It just does that. So it's pretty cool looking. I'm just going to put it inside of the Tycoon module. Now what I'm gonna do is for underscore comma v into spawn colon get descendants. Now before I do this, I'm going to upload this as a model. I think actually I'm going to upload it right now. Save to Roblox. Purchase particle. I'm just going to call it Tycoon particle. Okay, that did not work because Roblox didn't allow me to do that, but I'll leave a link to it in the description. If it's a model, make sure to ungroup it. Just get a particle from it, okay? So what we're gonna do now is v.can collide equals false, and local particle equals script dot purchase particle colon clone, and particle dot parent equals v, and particle colon emit, and we're gonna do 80 as a default value, and we're gonna divide that by hashtag to spawn colon get descendants and task dot delay function. Actually we need to put in 3 function. Oh, I played the game without noticing, sorry. Function, and what I'm gonna do is particle colon destroy. Okay, so we destroyed the particle after 3 seconds without stopping the loop, so that will work. Now what I'm gonna do is play the game and see if a particle plays. By the way, we are dividing it because so that it's more consistent. So it depends on how many parts a model has. So if it has only 1 part, it's not going to be a huge emit count. So what I'm gonna do now is reset my data. So I'm going to go to the Tycoon or data manager, and I'm going to go here, and I'm going to add a dot mock here. And play the game. Okay, so I'm going to play the game. I'm going to collect this, see if it still works. It still does. gonna buy that, and I was gonna say particle spawns, but we had a little problem there, and that's because this and this is not anchored. So we're gonna go ahead and anchor them, and now it should work. So as you can see, the particle plays. It plays here too. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to make the build animation remote work. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go here and remotes dot build animation colon fire client, and that's of course going to take the player and to spawn what we're gonna spawn. So what I'm gonna do here is instead of started player scripts, I'm gonna add a local script, and we're gonna call it Tycoon client. So Tycoon client, and what I'm gonna do in here is let me just do something. Okay, so we're gonna get replicated storage, and that's going to be equal to game con get service replicated storage, and tween service is going to be equal to game con get service tween service. Now we need players equals to game con get service players, and now we're gonna get the actual player himself. So player equals players the local player. Now what we need to do is get the player GUI. So local player, okay, local player GUI equals, and it's going to be equal to player don't wait for child player GUI, but we're not going to use this yet, so I'm not going to use it. So local remotes equals replicated storage, don't wait for child remotes. Now what we're going to do is we're going to create a function. So local function animate build, and that's going to take a model. Now what we're going to do here is loop through the model for underscore comma v in model colon get children do, and we're gonna check if v is a base part or v is a union operation. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna get the original c frame. Original c frame equals v dot c frame. Local original. I forgot to add to use an uppercase O. So local original. My studio just crashed again for absolutely no reason. Okay, I'll make sure that I didn't lose anything, and I'll be back. Okay, I'm back, and now my thing is back. I managed to recover it. So we're gonna need the original size, which is going to be equal to v dot size. Now what we need to do is local original transparency equals v dot transparency. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna get a position offset. So local position offset, that's going to be equal to vector3.new, and we're gonna need to get random. So local random local RNG equals random.new, and I'm just going to put in RNG colon next number from -2 to 2, and RNG colon next number again from -2 to 2, and just copy that again, put it in the z-axis. Now we need the rotation offset. So local rotation offset. Now this will all make sense once we are finished. So equals cframe.angles, and random or RNG colon next number, and that's going to take from -3 to 3, and I'm just going to copy that again. Now these are the values that I found worked best, so I'm just going to do this. So v.cframe equals v.cframe multiplied by cframe.new, and we're gonna put in the position offset. We're gonna multiply that by the rotation offset. Now we need to change the transparency to 1, and what we're gonna do is tween service create. That's going to take v comma tween info.new 1 comma enum.easingstyle.sign or exponential and enum.easingdirection.out, and then we just need to change the C frame to, and it's going to be original. No, not original C frame. Yep, original C frame. And we're gonna play the tween. Now tween service can create again, but this time it's going to be v comma tween info dot new. And what I found to be nice looking is 0.25 and enum dot style dot quart and enum dot direction dot out. And we're gonna change the transparency to original transparency, and we're gonna play that tween too. Now what we're gonna do is remote convert child build animation on client event connect. Sorry for that voice crack. Animate build, and that's, of course, we don't need to send anything there because well, we don't need to. So I'm just going to play the game now and see if that works. So I'll just collect this, claim this, and I'm gonna build the wall. And as you can see, it doesn't really work. So we need to know why that is happening. Okay. Let's see if this is firing. Let's go back to the where is it? This. Okay, so connect function, and I'm just going to animate build, and we're gonna send the model. That's going to give us the model, and I'm just going to print hold and then play the game. Okay, so nothing happens and it doesn't seem to be printing anything. So let's see why that is happening. The on client event. Okay. Let's go back to our Tycoon module. I think the error is from there. So if plan, okay, so we're not even calling the remote. Great. That's because when I okay, I forgot to recover my script, so I'm going to recover it and I'll be back. Okay, so this should work. Now I'm gonna play the game again and see if this works. If it does, it's going to look really smooth. And as you can see, it does. So thank you guys for watching this video. If you found this helpful, make sure to subscribe, like the video, share it with your friends, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.